Hi, and thank you for joining me for the Vantive Gift presentation. I know the screen is small, so I've printed out slides for you, and you can follow along, starting with me on slide 2. So as you can see, gift is a big business. The gift card volume in the United States is projected to hit $140 billion in 2016. And the Small Business Association says that there's 28 million small businesses in the United States, and the National Restaurant Association says there's 1 million plus restaurants in the United States today. But although Vantive has a good gift card program, we're failing to capture a large portion of that market share. As you can see, we're projected to do $2.16 billion in gift card volume in 2016. That's 1.6% of the total market. And we have 145,000 small businesses with our gift card program today, which is a 1.4% of the total market in merchant count. We believe that we can capture so much more market share than that and the revenue that goes with that. And we want to talk with you about that solution today. My name's Micah Jensen, and I'm the leader of Vantive Integrated Payments Gift. I have been for the last 5 years, where I've been leading the organization for double-digit growth year over year for those 5 years. So our agenda today, if you follow me to slide 3, is to review the research findings. We've been researching, our different gift business inside the business, and then to review our proposal for capturing more of this market share and aligning with you, the sales leaders, on our go-forward actions and our strategy to capture that. All right, so let's start with the research. So the first thing that we noticed on slide 4 is we took we wanted to see our gift penetration in our credit base of merchants. So as you know, our main business is credit card processing. So what we're looking at is how many of our credit card processing merchants are also taking our gift card product with their credit card processing. At Vantive Integrated Payments, we're seeing 30% of all of our credit card merchants are accepting our gift card product too. That's a total merchant count of 54,000 merchants and a revenue line of $8 million. At Vantive Core, we are seeing only 4% of our credit merchants accept our gift card products. That's a total merchant count of 135,000 merchants and a revenue line of $10 million. So we asked a question that you are probably asking right now as well. What is the difference? So we looked into different things, the product, and what we really found is that there's not much differences in the product itself. Whereas there's the large difference is in the operating model and the organizational design of how we go to market with the product. At Vantive Integrated Payments, we have a gift business unit that proactively sells and supports our gift card product. That looks like after the credit sales executive boards the merchant for credit, the gift sales executive comes in and proactively sells gift to all applicable merchants. And then we have a gift operations team that comes in and boards those merchants, as well as a gift implementation team that helps merchants who have an existing gift card product with a competitor implement their new program with us, taking market share from our competitors. On the other hand, Vantive Core doesn't have a separate business unit. It looks like a credit sales executive having to also talk about gift. And what this is causing is the credit sales executive isn't confident with selling the gift card product, so they only have the conversation if it comes up from the merchant. Vantive Core doesn't have a separate gift implementations team. So when we're taking merchants from our competitors in Vantive Core, the credit sales executive has to play project manager to help implement that. And it's causing a lot of confusion and a lot of time away from selling for the credit sales executive. So with the understanding of this, we have come up with our proposal to capture more market share is to create a gift business unit for all lines of business to use to sell gift card product into the market. That would look like a gift sales team who proactively goes after and sells to every gift applicable merchant. And then a gift operations team that includes a boarding and card production team so we can capture that card revenue, and a gift implementation team so we can capture market share from our competitors. The other thing that we did was we researched if we change this, what kind of revenue would we expect? So in our early findings, before a real deep dive business case, we're finding that this is a $4.7 million annual revenue opportunity for us to change this operating model and org structure. The way we got that is we took Vantiv Integrated Payments statistics, like their 60% conversion rate and the $245 annual card revenue per merchant, and we applied that to the Vantiv core business on the new merchant side. So we looked at Vantiv core merchants, how many were boarding with credit every year, and took our statistics, and then we did a little bit more we took a little more conservative approach to it and said, maybe we won't convert at 60%. Let's start conservatively and say we'll convert at 30%, half, if we started this today, so that we give ourselves the time to build up to that. That would look like 6,000 new clients every month, gift card clients to the base, and 10,000 new orders per year for a total of $4.7 million. Again, this is just our early projections. So our next step is to really align with you as the sales leaders of this organization. This is asking for an operating model shift and an org structure around it, which will impact your business. So we want to align with you before we create the business case and start on the changes of the operating model. So my question to you is, if we could add $4.7 million annually to Vantiv, would you support?